have you picked up? What happened on Monday evening that made us go through what we did? Some people were engulfed in fear because you could hear some sounds, even in the wires or the cables and all that. What really happened on Monday evening?
Well, thank you very much, David. And let me say a good morning to all those who are listening to us this morning. Unfortunately, what happened last Monday was one of the unusual events that happen in distribution utility companies, and not only distribution, both the transmission and then the generation plants. And what happened was that around 8, when I checked with my time, it was around 8:26 p.m. It was evening time, and we realized that the system was unstable. That's what we call fluctuations. It was intermittently going up and down, and therefore knowing the way the system works, it wasn't safe to continue transmission, so the system went off. Now with time we gathered that the voltage levels were not stable, and you could see that the system was more or less like swinging, and so power had to be curtailed. When I checked with the system that I have, I realized that the entire region was off, from Dunkwao substation to Obuasi to Konongo and then Kumasi. In Ashanti region, we have 5 ball supply points, what we call a BSPs. And these BSPs are the main load centers where power is transmitted from Gridco side to our end. We have one at Angomaso. The other one is at Ridge. In fact, the Ridge one was the first one before Angomaso came. And then we have one at Obuasi, the other one at Unkwao, and then Konongo. So Ashanti region, we have 5 BSPs. We are thinking about the third one. And so sooner than later, we may get 3 BSPs in Kumasi alone. So we realized that all these BSPs were off. That told us that something serious was happening. And so we managed to pass information around as much as we could in the night, and we stayed up night all through till about 4 a.m.
We experienced that. What we want to know, what was the problem? From the Gridco statement, they call it significant disturbance. What could have caused this disturbance? What actually happened?
Well, as I said, from our end, what we were experiencing was a load fluctuation. The load level, that is the power that was coming. Normally, we take the load at 33, that is a 33 kV or 33,000 volts. That is the level. But we realized that it was going up. So if it moves from 33 to 34, 35, 36, then you notice that something was happening. And what was happening basically was coming from the transmission system. And so that was why Gridco issued a statement, a press release at that time, that they were getting challenges from Abuazi and Bui. That is what their release said. So these were, in fact, we were not there. I don't work with
Gridco. But because you have customers in us, what did you try to ascertain from them as to what the problem really was?
Yes, the problem, as I'm telling you, was basically about a load transfer problem. The load, as I'm saying, is that if it fluctuates like that, it's supposed to be 33. If you go beyond 33 or below 33, then obviously there's a problem.
Okay, fine. Let's do this.
So the
system that Gridco has, is it not intelligent enough to be able to pick some of these signals and, let's say, if need be, even go off entirely till the problem is rectified? I'm asking this because if you look at the minutes with which it persisted, the fluctuation, the high and low voltage, was for almost 7 minutes, at least in my area, for 7 minutes. And I ask myself, so if you have a system challenge and you haven't fixed the problem, why would you put it on and create more problems and more concerns and worry? So don't you have the system such that it's intelligent enough to pick some of these things?
You see, when you are sitting in front of the system and it's behaving this way, I'm sure we would better appreciate the whole thing. It wasn't happening all over. In fact, I can speak from Ashanti region, and from our control room at Angomaso and at Ridge. All that you will notice is that the system, the load is growing. You got a picture? Because as I've told you, we pick the power from 33,000 volts. So if at any material time it goes beyond that, then what you notice is that you check from the system control end from the GRIDCO side, and they will communicate to you that this is what they are also witnessing. So then they are taking the power off. So that is all that we will see. What we will see is that we need the power at 33.
But because you have customers, Mr.
So
Baidoo,
we
because you have customers.
Yes.
And if your customers, you cherish them, you probe further from GRIDCO's end to ascertain as to what really happened. Let me come to you, Mr. Francis Baidoo. You are with the PURC.